want to go to Queensland? I reckon you're in Adelaide.
It takes some time to finish. Lucky you. Maybe I should go lend a hand. Can't believe I said that.
Thank you, Jesus. Okay, hold your breath.
Last Sunday was brilliant. It was an absolute 12 out of 10, so if you can get 11 out of 10 this Sunday, it'll be great. So enjoy it, have fun, but really stay focused. Reach up for that big ball of wonderfulness that's there, grab onto it. It's why you're here. It's the audience loves you. Now pull it down into your hearts and feel it and know that you're great, know that they love you, that they want to love you, that they want to walk out feeling that they've had the best night of the last 6 months at least. My name is Mike Russo. I retired from an information technology manager's position 4 years ago, and I've been devoting myself, amongst other things, to theatre here at the Drill Hall since then. But my community theatre experience goes back over 30 years. My feeling for community theatre is that it is part of the community. I mean, I don't use the term amateur theatre, even though that means we love it, and we do. But generally it means a not-for-profit, and it means of the community, for the community, I guess. It's something I always emphasise, that we're giving back to our community. We're engaging in this artistic pursuit to give something back to our community, whether that's just a good night out or to provoke some thoughts on a particular issue that the play might be dealing with. But having a theatre as your base, I think, is imperative, because it gives you a focus, people know about you, it allows you to do shows without struggling to find space and so on. This was an army barracks base, well, a drill hall, I think going back probably to the First World War, and then became, I think, derelict and unused for some time. And Byron Shire Council very kindly allowed the Mullumbimby District Cultural Centre to grow on this site in conjunction with the Potters, who we share this space with, and the Drill Hall Theatre Company set up the Drill Hall as a theatre over, I think, 40 years ago. There are any number of actors who will come and go and be involved when there's a project that they're interested in.
Ira Fox to Mum, Mum to Heather, Heather to Reverend.
I love live theatre. Been doing it for about all my life, really. There's a spirit that, is engendered by a group of people who are in live theatre and who, expose themselves, as it were, to, to the public. They're sort of letting it all hang out and trusting their memories and their physical, prowess to perform on stage without a hitch, and that's always scary. But with fear also comes triumph.
Unique New York. I came into theatre about 5 years ago. Prior to that, I did more musical performance, singing teacher. That's the most absurd lie I've ever believed in my whole life. Yeah, I spent the last 5 years here working, doing plays with the Drill Hall, and it's just been fantastic. I've learnt so much here, and yeah, hopefully I can step out further into the big wide world out there in the acting arena.
Geez, you look like Brian Brown, Sam.
I've never heard that before.
No, spinning a bit. In fact, I'd go so far as to say you're the Brian Brown of Byron Shire.
I think I applied, I rang up an ad a couple of years ago, and so since then I've done about 4 plays and short films and things like that. But I have been involved in the distant past, high school and Darlinghurst about 15 years ago and stuff like that.
What are you trying to tell me, Mara? The Lord is... there's someone looking at us. What are you trying to tell me, Mara? The Lord has seen fit to render my seed barren. I like the work. Yeah. I like the performance too, but the work leading up to it, it takes up a large percentage of your thinking, which is sometimes difficult for the people that are around you. It's good for the soul.
There are a lot of very experienced actors in this region. having them find the time to commit to community theatre can be difficult, and sometimes casting just the right actor in that role, someone who's right for a particular role, can be difficult. But we have a good lengthy rehearsal period, and I'm one director who's prepared to work with inexperienced actors and do a bit of training.
Well, this is my first time. I'd never really had an opportunity to do acting where I was from on the Sunshine Coast, so I jumped at this opportunity. I think everyone, well, a lot of people have a drive to try and get into acting at some point if they're a little bit creative.
It's a passion of mine which I have only just come back to. Had 12 years off from doing any form of performance, and this is my first introduction back, so I feel really lucky to be a part of the small community theatre that is this, and the great people that are involved as well.
I've been involved since I was 12, so I guess I just grew up with it and I haven't been able to get it out of my system, so yeah, I just love it. I love that you can explore things that are not happening in your own life, so you can kind of go through stuff on stage and not have to actually go through it in your real life. That's what I like the best.
And Mike is such a fantastic director. He really nurtures you and looks after you and helps you develop as an actress.
I've been running free workshops for the last 4 years, and they're on a Thursday night here at the Drill Hall from 8 till 10. And we have a solid core of around 8 people who come to those. We've had dozens come through and come for a short while, or stay for a long time. Those are aimed at attracting people to the Drill Hall, letting them know about us, and finding out what talent's out there.
And I got up, and there it was. The dance inside me, it came out. And I was a flamenco artist. My mother said, "Ain't no flamenco in Killarney."
To give it a go, to try acting can be just something that you've always wanted to do. It can even be seen as a bit of therapy. Like I'll overcome my shyness. I'll push myself out there and give it a go, and that's fine. And some of the people who come to my Thursday workshops are coming for that reason. They come along initially for that reason. They soon realise how much they enjoy it and want to do more.